Culture is the label anthropologists give to the structured customs that people govern their lives. Culture influences people's ways of life, their design for living, and their way of coping with their biological, physical, and social environment. Culture consists of learned, constructed beliefs, patterned assumptions, concepts, and behavior. Culture is diverse and beautiful. Culture combines people, systems, beliefs, values, traditions, language, food, politics, and education. Where culture is the melting pot of the ideas around us, worldview becomes the frame people use to make sense of it all and is ultimately more important. Our cultures exist within larger structures called worldviews. Worldviews are frameworks of attitudes, values, stories, and expectations about the world around us that informs people's thoughts and actions to create the lens through which we look at the world. Whether conscious or subconscious, every person has some worldview. Therefore, it affects people's response to every area of life, from philosophy to science, theology, and anthropology to economics, law, politics, art, and social order. Worldviews are the deep level of cultures, the culturally structured set of assumptions, including values and commitments, allegiances, underlining how people perceive and respond to their realities. Worldviews are formed by wrestling through challenging topics and asking more profound, introspective questions. Questions like, what is the right thing to do here? What is good? What is truth? Help define and shape people's views. Worldviews are not separate from cultures. However, there are important distinctions between culture and worldview because of culture points of view on all the complex subjects we tackle within the society. If we stop at cultures and do not take these topics deeper into worldviews, we will have shallow and incomplete understandings and abilities to advocate for people. Since there are many lenses people view the world, we have many worldviews that exist. The 6 primary worldviews are theism, polytheism, naturalism, humanism, and postmodernism. Theism is the most widely accepted worldview in the United States, with approximately 67% of Americans identifying as Christians, 2% as Jewish, and 1% as Muslim. A Christian worldview looks at the world and filters it through the lens of the Bible and a Christian standpoint. A Christian worldview can answer questions about the meaning of life, like, where do we come from and what is my purpose? Why is there pain, suffering, and illness in the world? Who am I? Why am I here? How should I live? And where am I going? These answers can be found in the biblical lens of we are God's creation, designed to govern the world and fellowship with Him in Genesis chapter 1 and 2. In Genesis 3, we sinned against God and subjected the whole world to a curse. God Himself has redeemed the world through the sacrifice of His Son, Jesus Christ, in Genesis 3 and Luke 19, and will one day restore creation to its former perfect state, Isaiah chapter 65. A Christian worldview can lead and guide people to believe in moral absolutes, miracles, human dignity, and the possibility of redemption. It's important to remember that a worldview is comprehensive. It affects every area of life, from money to morality, politics to art. Our worldviews are how we define what we believe and look at the world, while our cultures are how we express and live out our view of the world. Working in the psychology and mental health profession, learning about various cultures and worldviews allows you to empathize and understand the beliefs and assumptions your clients express about how cultures interpret and explain their experiences.